Hi, I'm Brian Marsh, your potential coach. Today we'll talk about how fear of success can hold you back and how to overcome it. So, as we talk about fear of success, I ask myself when I'm speaking with my clients, why would my client fear success? The overarching reality through years of coaching is this: there is a sense of unworthiness for success from my clients. In short, they feel unworthy. Now, you listen to that and you may think, what type of clients does this guy coach that they feel unworthy? Well, let me remind you that just recently there was a New York Times bestseller book, and the title of the book was simply Worthy. More men and women purchased that book than any other book on the New York Times list for quite some time. And the only topic in the book was worthiness, why we feel unworthy, and the fact that we are in fact worthy. So please understand that there are many, many people out there who don't feel that they are worthy of good things. That may not be you. Hopefully it isn't you, but there are millions out there that are not like you. They feel unworthy. Where does that sense of unworthiness come from? Usually comes from many different places. Unworthiness comes from words that were spoken to you as a child, perhaps trauma and drama that you went through in another part of your life that has gone unresolved. That may make you feel worthy, or better stated, unworthy. So words, actions lead an individual to possibly feel that they are not worthy of success. So think about what is going on and what has gone on in your own life. Are there people in your life who speak words of edification to you? If there are, consider yourself very, very fortunate, because the person next to you is probably in a completely different situation. One of the ways I suggest you attempt to combat your feelings of being unworthy is reframing the definition of success. By reframing the definition of success, you actually help your self-image. What is success to you? What is success to me? I'll give you a definition of success that resonates with me. Success is the progressive pursuit of a worthy ideal. Now, I won't take credit for that definition. A gentleman named Earl Nightingale actually coined that definition, but it's a definition that I think should resonate with most people. And as you reframe that definition of success, think about it. It is the pursuit of a worthy ideal. What worthy ideal are you pursuing? Hopefully, you are pursuing an ideal that builds your self-image. Hopefully, the reframing of the definition of success will help you with your identity, with your worthiness issues. Worthiness is not about completing a project or achieving anything. Worthiness is about the successful progression in the journey toward whatever you are striving for. So limit how you view success in terms of a finishing point. It is a journey that you should be on. Hopefully, this will help you in your worthiness pursuit. We've talked about reframing the definition of success. We've also talked about worthiness. I want to spend a few minutes with you now on self-image. Worthiness and self-image are not the same. When you think about self-image, one of the things that I want you to frame your mind around is taking risks with your self-image. Not necessarily taking risks with your self-image, but taking risks in order to achieve a level of success which will ultimately improve your self-image. Most people that have poor self-images do not take risks. They don't put themselves in a position to fail. In order for you to succeed, you actually have to put yourself in a position to fail. I recently read a quote, and I actually used this in a previous video, and the quote is, "Your life begins the moment you begin out of your comfort zone." Life begins the moment you get out of your comfort zone. So if you stay in your comfort zone, obviously you're not taking risks. If you're not taking risks, you're not achieving progressive pursuits of a worthy ideal, which is the reframed definition of success that we talked about a few minutes ago. And so taking risks will always cost you something, but whatever it costs you will lead you to a bigger and greater place. It will improve your self-image, and at the end of the rainbow, you'll look back and you'll think, wow, I don't know that person anymore. And the reason that you'll be able to say that is because you did some things that you did not think you were capable of doing. You did some things that you did not think you were worthy to do. When we talk about fear of success, please understand that you can't achieve your level of success alone. You need an accountability partner. You need a coach. You need a mentor. You need someone who can help you along your path. Just recently, I had a conversation with my son, who is a chef, and he was telling me that he needs to make some career decisions, and he's currently chefing at a Michelin star restaurant. Now, he told me that he was having conversations with other chefs in the industry, and he said, "Dad, these guys don't even know what a Michelin star is." My response to him was, "BJ, you're talking to the wrong people." If he wanted career advice, he was going to the wrong people. He's at a Michelin restaurant. A Michelin restaurant is a platinum-studded restaurant. He's talking to people that don't even know what a Michelin star is. How can they guide him along his career path? Think about that for yourself. Who are you allowing to influence you? Who are you getting advice from? Are the people you are getting advice from worthy to give you advice based on their life experience, based on their life knowledge? If they are not, it doesn't mean they're bad people. It simply means that they are not able to guide you to the level of success you are trying to attain. This is Brian Marsh, your potential coach. For more information, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time.